Hi, welcome to Story Time. We're going to read some snake books today, and then I'll explain how to make a paper chain snake, which you can pick up the kit at the library. Our first book is called Help! One morning, Hedgehog found Mouse covering himself with leaves. "What in the world are you doing?" asked Hedgehog. "I'm hiding," said Mouse, "from Snake." "From our friend Snake?" asked Hedgehog. "Yes," Mouse whispered. "Fox told Skunk, and Skunk told me that snakes are very dangerous to mice." "That's silly gossip," said Hedgehog. "You know Snake would never hurt you. Come on, we can walk together, and you'll be perfectly safe." Mouse hesitated. "I insist," said Hedgehog, so Mouse went along. Hedgehog talked about little things, but Mouse wasn't paying attention. He was still worried about Snake. He looked around nervously. He looked everywhere but at his feet. "Oh, help!" Hedgehog peered down. "You should be afraid of yourself, Mouse, not of Snake." "It's not funny," Mouse yelled. "I've hurt my foot and I can't get out." "Are you sure?" Hedgehog shouted. "Yes," Mouse yelled. "Stay calm," said Hedgehog. "I'll get some help." Just then Squirrel walked by. "Mouse has gotten into his head that to be afraid of Snake," said Hedgehog. "He was so nervous that he didn't watch where he was going. He fell into a hole and hurt his foot, and now he can't get out. Can you help?" But Squirrel couldn't help. "It would be too dark," she said, "and there might be spiders." Rabbit came along, and Hedgehog told him about Mouse and Snake. You know how to go down holes," said Hedgehog. Rabbit looked into the hole. "Hello, Mouse!" he yelled. "It's too deep," said Rabbit to Hedgehog, "and the walls are too straight. I won't be able to hop out." "Why don't you go?" Hedgehog asked Squirrel. "Because Mouse would have to get on my back, and my prickles would hurt him," Hedgehog said. Mouse started to cry. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Hedgehog heard the grass move. It was Snake. "What's going on?" said Snake. "Shh," Hedgehog whispered. "Mouse fell into a deep, dark hole. He hurt his foot and he can't get out." "Is it a secret?" Snake whispered back. "Not exactly," whispered Hedgehog. "It's just that we don't know how to get him out. Squirrel is afraid to go down by herself. Rabbit wouldn't be able to hop out, and I'm too prickly." "Then I'll go," Snake said. "No problem." "Oh, no," said Hedgehog. "That would not be a good idea at all." "Not at all," said Squirrel. "Not at all," said Rabbit. "You see, Snake," Hedgehog said, "Fox told Skunk and Skunk told Mouse that snakes are dangerous to mice. Mouse is trying to hide from you when he fell into the hole." "But I've always been Mouse's friend," said Snake. "Of course you have," said Hedgehog. "So I'm going to rescue Mouse anyway," said Snake. "How will you do it without scaring Mouse?" asked Hedgehog. "Someone get a stick," said Snake. Squirrel did it. "Now tie my tail around it," said Snake. Rabbit did it. "Now make sure the knot is tight." Hedgehog did it. "Now watch." When Mouse saw the stick, he grabbed it. Snake began to climb the tree, and slowly Mouse came up. Mouse saw Snake and gasped. Then he saw the stick and still tied to Snake's tail. "Snake saved you," said Hedgehog. "He did," said Squirrel. "He rescued you," said Rabbit. "Because I would never hurt you," Snake said. Mouse turned a deep shade of pink. "I'm very sorry," he said. Snake, Squirrel, and Hedgehog and Rabbit helped Mouse hobble home. They bandaged Mouse's foot, and he lay down to rest. Several mornings later, Hedgehog was taking his walk, and along came Mouse. He was holding a bouquet of flowers. "Where are you going?" asked Hedgehog. "I'm going to say thank you to Snake," said Mouse, "and to give him some flowers that I picked." And Snake was very pleased to have them. Our next one is called Lunchtime for a purple snake. My name is Jessica. When I am big, I want to be an artist, just like my grandpa. I love to visit my grandpa's studio. When I go there, we paint together. Grandpa cleans off his drawing table, then he puts a big piece of paper in the middle. Grandpa fills the water pots. He cleans a palette and squeezes 5 colors of paint: red, yellow, blue, black, and white. I want more colors, but Grandpa says 5 are enough to make all the colors of the rainbow. Grandpa teaches me to mix colors. Do you know that a little red and a little blue make purple? A little red and a little yellow make orange, and a little blue and a little yellow make green. Black makes a color darker, but you have to add black slowly. If you add too much, it makes the paint the color of mud. White makes the color lighter. Look, a dab of red and a dot of white. Mix them together and you get pink. Sometimes I put too much paint on a brush and it drips, and I make a big blob. I get mad. Grandpa says, "It's all right, Jessica. All artists make mistakes, and sometimes you can turn a mistake into something good." Grandpa helps me, and we turn the blob into meatballs and spaghetti. I want to add a little Parmesan cheese, but Grandpa warns me that if I keep painting, the picture will go dead. I'm not exactly sure what Grandpa means, but I'm willing to believe him. I say, "Okay, no cheese. I'm done." Grandpa likes to listen to music while he works, so he turns on jazz music. Then he unrolls a clean piece of paper. He says, "Don't start right away. Take time to choose your colors. Try to make the paint sing." "Okay, Grandpa, I'll try to make the colors sing." I start on one side of the big piece of paper. "What are you making?" Grandpa asks. I answer that I'm making a slithery snake. "Then I'll make a bug for him to eat," says Grandpa. "I'll give it 6 green legs and some light green stripes on its back." While Grandpa paints the bug, I clean my brush. When he's done, I dip my brush into black and say, "Now I will make a rock for the snake to slither on." "Then I'll make a flower for him to look at," Grandpa says. "A great big flower with orange petals and a blue center." I watch Grandpa carefully paint tiny dots into the center of the flower. Then I say, "I'll make a sun to keep the snake warm while he's catching a bug." And so we paint fluffy clouds, nice green grass, pretty plants, and 2 blue birds until our picture is finished. Then Grandpa puts the painting on the line so it can dry, just like the laundry. He asks me for a title. I think a little. Then I give him my answer. Lunchtime for a purple snake. Our last book is called Snakes on the Job. Off to work the snakes will go. They slide into trucks and roll out slow. Hiss goes the sound of the brakes. A digger clears the way as the bulldozer shoves the dirt to one side. Dump trucks are piled high. Hiss goes the sound of the brakes. A row of delivery trucks keeps snakes moving at a steady pace. A crane lifts large objects and swings them into place. Hiss goes the sound of the brakes. A food truck arrives and the snakes line up for lunch. Then it's back to work. There's a time crunch. A front loader rumbles in, holes are dug, and flowers fill the wheelbarrows. Hiss goes the sound of the brakes. It takes 3 snakes to roll a giant wheel into place. Snakes work together to reach their goal. A backhoe is needed to put it in post. The project is coming to a close. Hiss goes the sound of the brakes. It's time to see what the snakes have built. Hiss go the happy snakes in their new playground. Hamsters ask if they can play. What will the snakes say? Yes. And that is snakes on the job. Okay, so here is, I don't know if you can see it, is our snake, our paper chain snake. And what you're going to get when you come to the library to pick it up, you're going to get a large triangle for the snake head, a skinnier triangle for the snake tail, tongue, and 2 little googly eyes. And then you're going to get strips of paper in 2 different colors. I think the blue, there's 6 of them, and the orange is 5 of them. And what you're going to do is you're going to take a stapler. You're going to roll the piece of paper and staple and make a circle. And then the next one, you're going to flip it through the first one and then staple it again. So you can make your chain like this. Once you have your chain, you can glue your head on and then glue your eyes and your tongue. And then at the other end, glue the end of the snake. Like I said, you can come pick up your snake kit at the library. This is the week of September 21st, so while supplies last, you can come and ask for a snake craft. And I hope you enjoy making your snakes. Have a good day. Bye-bye.